2 more months of NASCAR racing on Portland CW.
Yeah.
And another left.
Yeah.
And another
left. I like NASCAR, though.
I do
like
too.
watching
Boy, I
racing.
tell you, that one at Portland was a whole lot of fun.
Last week?
Yes,
it was pretty awesome.
It was great.
Thanks, Adam.
All right, lots of sports going on this weekend.
Yeah.
Once again tonight, Friday.
Yeah, we are ready for a very warm start to the football season for the kiddos. Yeah, definitely going to be on the muggy side for us. So kickoff this evening expected to still remain close to 80 degrees with the high humidity, the clouds slowly increasing as we fall back by about halftime to 72 degrees. All right, maybe you're taking it up a notch. Heading down to Eugene for the Ducks game on Saturday, just after lunchtime, 76 degrees, your expected high. Again, a mix of the clouds, the sun, and maybe throughout the duration of the game, an isolated raindrop or two. Maybe you're heading out towards Corvallis to root on the Beavers. That's where 78 degrees is our end goal by the time the game concludes. Again, a mix of sun and clouds, and maybe just have the rain gear ready to go just in case a brief rain shower or two moves over the stadium. 76 degrees, that's where we currently sit with those hazy skies as we enjoy some of that filtered sunshine after a few raindrops earlier in the day. After our temperatures have already managed to climb back up into the mid-80s for the state capital, Salem, out towards the 90s for the eastern side of the Cascades as the 60s are enjoyed along the shoreline. All right, we've been talking about the high humidity. That's where we measure our dew point temperatures. Anything above, I'd say about 55 degrees or so, is going to be on the muggy, sticky side of things. We're well above 60 degrees as our eastern sections of our state are still bone dry as the wildfire smoke continues to pollute our skies. Moderate air quality for the valley, worse conditions further off to the east as bubble up thunderstorms continue to keep that wildfire threat elevated through about 9 o'clock tonight. That's when we expect to see the red flag warning expire with a stronger cell still tracking its way through the eastern sections of Linn County right now. Maybe as it dies in lower elevations could bring a stray raindrop or two for parts of the valley as the clouds are expected to increase for the remainder of the night as temperatures stabilize in the 70s. Now tomorrow we have a chance for a few isolated thunderstorms. Not everyone will pick up on that lightning activity as our futurecast does demonstrate maybe a stray rain shower or two as we work our way into Saturday afternoon and evening. A few breaks in the clouds as well. Much of the same as we work our way into Sunday morning. But you'll notice our rain accumulation not expected to be piling up over the weekend as lightning is that biggest threat for those spending time outdoors. That is just the case for Saturday afternoon and evening. Wildfire smoke seeing some improvements for us out towards the western half of the states as the wildfire smoke still remains out towards the east. But as I mentioned, those rain totals kind of lackluster for us here until we get into next week. That's when some of our rain gauges could fill up close to a quarter to a half inch. That will be a welcome sight. Tonight, mostly dry, increasing clouds, temperatures in the 60s across the board, expecting to still feel that summer heat out towards the east as the Dragon Boat races this weekend in downtown Portland should be fairly nice. Those temperatures, again, hovering in the 70s. Your beach forecast out towards Seaside, 60s for this weekend. A drying trend as we move our way into Sunday with the 7-day forecast painting a more autumn-like forecast for us. Moving our way into next week, look at Tuesday's high. Upper 60s for us. Overnight lows falling back into the upper 50s by the end of the week. But the accumulative rain, that really gets going Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
You can just see that fall is starting to make its way in, isn't it?
It definitely is this week.
All right. Thanks, Josh.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. We've got your political minute.